already know what it is. It's your boy Melly Mel, and we're here for another episode of Sunday Conversation. Make some noise, everybody. Woo! Sunday morning, which means most of y'all watching are probably hungover or hungry or need some breakfast. We don't have breakfast for you, but we have about an hour and some change of entertainment for you guys. So joining us, part of the squad, the Vibe Entertainment Squad, make some noise for the Nerd Godz. Go with Steph. Welcome to Sunday Conversation.
Thanks for having us, brother.
Welcome. And the host of Uneducated MMA, make some noise for Wonderbread. And our next guest, I think, has the record for longest time in between showings here at 806. If you remember, she was part of my birthday episode that I don't think I even aired because I
was gonna say I don't think it.
I don't think we even aired it.
No, you dropped it, then took it down.
And then you took it down. With good reason. Honestly, with good reason.
So hopefully, this one makes it to air. Listen, that was the beginning of our start. It was a little rocky.
That was like episode 2.
Well, you know what I mean? I don't even think it was an episode. I don't think we named it. I think it was like a birthday episode I was having, and then quickly when we listened to it, like, all right, that was cool. But it kind of went left. Make some noise for Leslie, everybody. You can clap for yourself. I know you were a little hesitant. You're like, how's everybody doing, though?
I'm good. I'm feeling good. Life is good.
Well, let's start with the Nerd Godz. First of all, big fan.
Word. Appreciate y'all.
Steph.
Yep.
You're kind of new to the Vibe Entertainment family.
I am.
So kind of let us know how this man kind of roped you into this lifestyle.
Roped me? Oh, Lord.
That was a joke, just in case. I don't want Corey to have a knock on his door. Yo.
Off to a great start. Right?
Yeah. See, it's always Leslie's fault.
Honestly, it all started with D&D. Dungeons and Dragons, if y'all don't know what it is.
Shout out to Stranger Things.
Yes.
That's why I literally
Stranger Things. Yeah. Which has been around a lot longer than Stranger Things, but it's been but it got more popularized. Yeah, that's it.
That's a tough word.
Yeah,
On
it
my
is.
podcast, we take a shot for that. I'm just saying.
You got shots? So
No, please don't.
Still too early and too late. We played, I think, Eric the Weaver.
Yeah, the Weaver. Shout out Dungeon Master.
Amazing. I met him. He introduced me to the guys to start playing D&D. I got roped into their campaign, and then him and I just started talking because I was like, yo, how do we play this game?
Legit. That's what it. No, that's what it was.
It really was.
It's a lot going on.
Yeah.
I've sat in an episode, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I was lost.
Creating your character is like a 30-step program. I know, but
It's so
luckily,
fire, though.
minimum.
It's so fire,
So
though.
luckily, they've actually made that a lot easier, and they have like questionnaires now, and you just like write it down on actually it's a computer thing, and you just check like what you want or yes or no, and it'll help you create one.
Superpower.
Yeah, what do you want? Like, do you want to sneak around in the dark, or do you want to have super strength, like that kind of thing? And it'll actually tell you it give you a character that's like amped for you.
I want to talk to somebody who's been playing the game since like the 80s and
Hell yeah.
what their where the creativity of their first character came from. Like what depths of their brain did they go into?
It really
create
is like us who grew up in like sport games. It's nothing different than like creating your player in like Madden or 2K.
I'd say kind of yeah. I feel like most of the time.
Maybe wrestling. Maybe wrestling's a little closer.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I think like most people will pull from like a character. So for when I started playing, that was like the easiest way for me to think about it.
Right.
Someone told me, they were like, "Who's your favorite like comic book character? Who's your favorite superhero?"
Yeah, something you can relate to easily. Yeah.
Exactly. I think my first character was Batman. Essentially, it was Batman.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Morality, everything Batman.
Yeah.
And it's funny once you get into that, and then you start really thinking about it, and you start delving into like, oh, who do I really want to be? And you get backstories and all this fun stuff. So you kind of like create. And I really think like now I'm actually writing a book on the character and on our
that's
character.
dope. That's dope.
So yeah, I'm writing about it and just my character story, and then in relation to all of our guys' campaign. So it's coming along. It's cool. But yeah, that's essentially how it started. And then he was like, "Yeah, I have a podcast that I'm thinking about."
Starting back again.
Yeah, kind of getting back up.
Oh man, if you knew how many times I thought he was eventually going to block me. I thought he was going to block me. I was like, bro.
I needed I needed it, man. Honestly, it was like legit for like 6 months straight. It was like, yo, the Nerd Godz. Nerd Godz.
What's up?
And I would see you at least like once or twice a week. You know what I mean? So it was
say it every time.
It was legitimately every time. So
Forced accountability.
yeah, no, it was dope. So like playing D&D kind of like brought out that like creative like drive a little bit in a different way. And like especially kind of being able to meet and network with new people. Like we pulled up to like a random restaurant in Salem. It's not so random.
Shout out Ginger.
It's not random.
And like, you know, we ate some food. There was a bunch of other people there. We're all just vibing, all connected through this one common interest. And like it was like, boom, damn. Like, we got to talk about this shit, you know what I mean? Like, bring this back on the mic. We swearing on this podcast?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, word.
I was like, with me on this, we're most definitely.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, and when
Cool.
he asked me, and I was like, you know what? He's like, well, I want to talk about D&D and stuff like that. I was like, yo, I'd really love to get a female, like, idea from a female's perspective on how to create your character and delve into it, because it's intimidating for a girl, especially.
Yeah, it's dope because we need.
Yeah.
I think we need more females in the podcast world because like 806 is, we're a sports show and I try. We get girl basketball players, we get people, but mainly it's usually a bunch of dudes just talking shit on there.
Yeah.
So I think with Sunday Conversation, you'll see within a couple of them. I'm gonna make it a point to at least have one out of the 5 or 4 or 5, whoever we're talking about, or whoever we're doing. To at least be honest, just because for have a female perspective.
Yeah.
It's dope to have.
Especially in like very similar to how like the sports space, like the sports conversation, very similar with Nerd Talk. It's a bunch of like sweaty dudes just all together. Just my sword's bigger than your sword. You know what I mean? Like
There was
it's a
way
bunch of
better
shit like
examples.
that.
There was way better.
No, I think that was the best.
I'm not
You
gonna
know
lie to
what I
I think
mean?
the last
Like-
time we spoke, you kind of made the same kind of I checked you
Nah,
again.
but you get
Clearly,
it,
you
you
did
know
not
what I
learn.
mean?
Then there's a theme, clearly that's
But you guys forget about like the PAX is filled with girls, like, because we love cosplay, we love animation, we
Yeah.
love gaming, and it's just being brought into something like D&D, which is it's not a lot of females have played, and
Right.
going into it. I got lucky with these guys. Like, these guys welcome me with open arms. I couldn't have asked for a better group of guys
Is
to
it
start
like
playing with.
you know how like girl gamers you get into like the Call of Duty chats, and you know what I mean? It gets
Yeah.
a little.
Yep.
I think it gets a little.
It gets a little colorful,
Does that I don't does that ever happen to you where like they're like kind of like, oh, look at the girl coming up, and they kind of just like maybe not maliciously but just like
I think in another setting would have been, these guys were phenomenal. I like, that's what I said. But like, I want putting my perspective out there on the podcast and stuff like that, hoping that other girls will go into it the way I did and just being like, yo, I'm here,
Hell yeah.
I'm on your level, like, let's just play a game.
Hell yeah.
So.
Shameless plug too. We did a character creator episode, so go check that out, everybody. All on Spotify.
Right?
Yeah.
We did 3.
We did
Like,
3.
share, subscribe.
like, share, subscribe. It's funny because the one
Donate to.
the one I
Donate.
sat in.
Join the Patreon.
Yeah.
Yes. I think I
Oh, yeah.
sat in. I don't know. The one Sanchez was involved, and I sat in, and I got there, and literally his character's whole family got killed. The entire family. I was like, what is going? I'm sitting there, and the dungeon master, bro, that deserves an award because I'm sitting there just like.
Yo, it's crazy. It's
Like,
crazy.
That was our first death. That was the first. You witnessed the first
Yeah.
death of a character on our.
Jesus Christ!
Was it your character close to dying? You were like,
I was stressed out, yeah.
Yeah, they were like,
going through it. I was
this
going through
was to ending the campaign. It was like one last fucking, I think it was monster, whatever the hell it is that they had to kill, and he had like this much life in him. He was like, I love this character, man. What am I gonna do?
It's real, though.
You get locked in and you really are like, you envision yourself as that character. And then something that I took from like,
Yeah.
I came here a couple of times just to play with you guys.
Yeah.
And something that I took from you guys is like, I came in here and there was like a big group of people already playing the game. And I was like, this is impressive. We barely can make 5 or 6 people to show up. And it was like 10 or something like that. And then I realized, I was like, wait a minute. Only like 6 of you guys are playing. You guys have a production staff in the background and lights and music and this, that, and the third. So I did the same thing. So like moments like that where it could be like you're just obviously just like vocalizing what's happening.
Yeah.
You can then add like music to it. And
Yeah,
make it
the
this whole
layers.
emotional like movie scene. I love doing that. So at that moment I was like, man, I gotta play some crazy. And just the music, the moment, all of it. I was like,
It's like regular movies.
I was like, my guy's gonna die.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you're playing in the background. You're like, oh, some shit's
It's
about
like-
to happen.
Yo, the best way, like, it's the best feeling I can think of, like, in comparison comparison is like, you know, when you're just lit, you're with your boys, you're all in the basement, just freestyling, and then there's a beat that just one of your boys just starts bodying for no reason. He's not even a good rapper or anything, but there's just something about it that he's just like, yo, this man is just going off. And like you guys talk about that feeling and reminisce that night, like, yo, remember when you got on that beat? It's similar to like that, but like, you know what I mean? It's a creative circle where you guys all come together, bringing something that like bringing your contributions to bring an overall bigger picture to like the scene. You know what I'm saying? So,
And I definitely want to like anybody, do not be afraid to step into a game.
yeah,
I know it's
Give that shit a
intimidating.
It is
shot.
intimidating.
It's so intimidating, but you know what? Just step into the game, because once you get in the groove, it's so worth it.
It is one of the like dopest forms of improv, I feel.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh
'Cause, like,
yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
To speak to somebody just like joining the game, like you said earlier, character creation is definitely like a bit intimidating at first, but I feel like once you get over that hurdle, it's very easy for someone to like join in a game and someone just be like, and now you're joining in the group. Like they find a way to just weave you into the story. Shout out to Weaver. And it's always the way to just get into the groove of things, and we've done it already. We've had some people just join for like 1 or 2 sessions or something like that, and they just make it work. You just walk along the same path that we're walking along. Now we're all walking along together. You just join in.
100%.
It's so funny.
100%.
One of our friends tries to give his character an accent every single time.
It's so bad.
And every single time he ends up Southern. Doesn't matter. He's tried Australian. He's tried
Shout
just
out Ranger
It's-
Rick.
each character is supposed to be from like a different part of the world, and
That's usually
It's
like
funny
and he
you
just
say that.
cannot do the he can't do accents, and he thinks he can. So every time he tries, he ends up Southern. It doesn't matter.
Funny you say that. It's funny you say that. I'm notorious. My first character, who'd you say you made your first character off of? Batman?
Batman, yeah.
So I was like really into like Naruto.
Nice.
And so I like Sasuke. Like, you know what I mean? I was like the lightning dude. He's cold, whipping ass, and he looks cool doing
Stoic,
it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, all right, how can I make this dude pop? Wakanda. Oh shit. I got something. You know what I'm saying?
African accent?
So you already know. I pulled up. I was like, this is genius, yo. And I started talking slow, like I would say a quick bar real quick. I'll be like, the sun's out bright today. You know what I'm saying? And then just that shit, I was like, yo, sit back. That shit rang. Bro, so I've subconsciously have put that same accent onto every single character. Every single character.
single
no
one.
matter how hard I try.
Now.
I start with like,
Yo, you're slipping into Xylus.
yeah,
Now.
always.
The obvious follow-up question is, has that accent slipped up to your day job where you just like, I won't say your day job on camera, but
You
like,
say a word.
You're talking to somebody just like, you know what I mean? One of the, a phrase that you usually say.
Nah, not
That'd
like
be
that. Not
hilarious.
like that. Maybe like when I'm with my homies, like D&D
Yeah.
friends and everything. Like we'll be joking around and I'll say something like in the voice, like you know what I mean. Like if there's desert, sand, or like magic, yeah, trust and believe I'm gonna bring out the accent, but but I don't slip out on that. You know what I mean? I don't slip.
I think I know we always hint at it and we always talk about it, but I think 806 needs to pull up to a Nerd Godz episode.
should. Do you-
With
Yes.
our own characters soon.
That would require an unlimited amount of patience for you guys.
So, wait.
Patience is usually not my forte.
no.
So we have determined that we are doing for charity a 24-hour D&D swap out sesh. So we're gonna go 24 hours. We're gonna swap out the dungeon masters, and we're gonna like probably swap out characters too. So if you want to roll up,
I'm sure I can
for
pull up
the
a couple
second
hours.
segment of that,
Yeah.
I think
Hell
we
yeah.
just,
yeah.
Hell yeah.
You
So,
guys did
yeah.
something similar to that, like a 24-hour.
Yeah, last year we did a 24-hour stream.
Oh yeah, I watched 10 minutes of it. That was scary.
Yeah,
I
nah,
told you.
that shit
Oh, yeah, it was
was
all
scary, bro. Crazy
Well,
enough.
that shit was
I
like I think I saw
It
Saints
was
in
the
the background.
horror
Like,
stream
huh?
you guys did,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. I lasted 5 minutes. I was like, you know what?
it was a good time, but it
Yeah.
was.
Are you serious?
I don't do
I
scary.
know you
man.
don't.
I
I
do
don't.
scary,
I
man.
know.
I don't understand like how is that enjoyable?
Do you like roller coasters?
When I
do you
was
enjoy-
young, but like I've seen too many stuff on the news to ever ride one again. To be honest with you.
That's valid. It's like that little bit of a thrill, like the adrenaline.
Yeah, it's
Like you get a little bit of a thrill of it, but then
Exactly.
You know when
but
it
you
gets
know
fun?
it's gonna end.
When you're so tired and somebody starts moving real funky, like one of the characters, and then you start flashing your flashlight and you make a rave in the game. And
Yeah. We had honestly, yo, we're getting chased by a ghost. We're like neat 20 something
22 hours in?
Yeah. And then we just said F it and just started like rave. Our
Yeah,
friend
but
that's
you
playing
can
with us.
get me,
like,
man. I'm tired.
we were just done with it, but but it was a good time though.
All right, we'll figure that out. We'll figure
Funny
it
you should say that though, because that is Extra Life, and we will be doing that again. But we are going to be doing another one. We're going to do a halvesies. We're doing 12 hours on August 30th. We're going to be doing. We're going to be streaming, and we're going to be having hopefully getting donations for charity for
Oh, yeah.
Extra Life
Nice,
for
I
Boston
love it.
Children's Hospital.
Yeah. We beat our goal last year,
Yes.
so double
hope
up
to
this
top it
time.
up.
That's awesome. All right, moving on to our next subject. If y'all notice, content was a little low the last month and a half because for some reason we all decided to go on vacation within the first month, and probably should have planned ahead, but we didn't. But we're here and might as well talk about our travels. So I'm gonna ask you guys: do you guys want to travel to Croatia first, or do you want to go to the Dominican Republic where it's nice and warm and it's beaches?
Ooh.
What did you think is in Croatia?
Now,
I don't know.
Can we add
So-
this? We did not just go to Croatia.
No, that's valid. No, I based off of your visions from like what I saw from your like
We
on.
went to King's Landing, is what I was gonna say.
All right. see,
You
gotta
had
give
him
her-
on
said that,
Instagram. If you
he's
had
obviously
me
gonna
on
pick
Instagram,
yours.
if
I
you
wanna
had
give
me on
mine a chance.
Instagram, you would have seen
All right,
the works.
all right. You know
hell
what?
yeah.
I'll let the guests go first.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead and tell your travel.
Just gonna
stories.
blindly say things. Croatia had all of the beaches, and
No,
it
but,
was
like I needed
hot.
to spice mine up a little bit. Damn, I don't have King's Landing.
Sorry,
They shot Fast and the Furious in my shit.
like a Punta Cana, do whatever.
Hey, Dominic Toretto.
We walked down the streets where they were hitting her with shame.
Right.
Shame. We were there.
Should Game of Thrones.
Oh,
we were
shit,
in
for real?
Castle Rock. We were in King's
That's where
Landing.
we went to go. To
All right,
Croatia.
start us at the beginning. I don't know what you guys. Is that what you-
Logan International Airport.
Cool.
Flight toot no.
Please.
What was it? Yeah, we took a flight. We went from there, from Boston. We had a layover in Vienna, Austria, which I wish if the flight was so long that we were so tired, which Austrian Airlines would fly again. 10 out of 10 experience. Food was bomb. We ended
First
up
time
in
having an
Vienna.
actual meal.
I
on a
haven't
plane.
traveled long enough to get fed on any.
Oh, wait, they gave us a
I'm
beef
used
stew?
To cheese it to some nonsense, and they were like, "Would you
4
like
cookies
this
in a
one or this
bag.
one?" And they came out warm. It was
Yeah.
like,
No, they gave us a hot beef stew meal. And it came with a little like chocolate cake on the
mashed
side and a
potatoes
little
and
salad. I
everything.
said exquisite.
Excuse me.
I said thank you.
I'm usually good with the cheeses. My bad.
I brought my trail mix because I didn't know what was gonna happen.
We
on the
got
flight.
we got dinner and breakfast, but breakfast was whacked up.
How long was the
Breakfast
flight?
10 hours? What it felt like. It was
The
actually-
drama. It was, I think, going there was like 7.5 hours.
Yeah.
That's
about
that's
right, yeah.
10, bro. That's 10.
The drama. It
Hold on,
wasn't.
We
10.
had, because we had,
We
the
had a
other-
layover in Vienna. We were probably laid over in Vienna for like 14 hours, which is why I was saying I wish we if we had properly slept on the flight, like we probably would have explored.
Do you
'Cause,
guys
like
sleep
how
on
often?
planes?
I can't.
Yeah, I always I'm
I'll
out.
pass out.
I just watched Titanic.
What?
3-hour movie.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, because all you do is like the furthest you've got is DR.
Okay.
The furthest you've got is DR. That's 3 hours. That's about a Titanic
Oh, so
movie.
that's
It's
a boat,
valid.
Bro, I get on the plane, put on Titanic, boat
Every time?
sinking, we're landing, so we're good.
Are you timed the
Weird
movie?
vibe.
You timed the movie to the
Yo,
flight?
one time, not to interrupt, I went to Cancun. I went to Cancun with Fritz. I think it's on the way back, and we're like, yo, he's like, what are you gonna watch? I'm like, I'm gonna watch Titanic, bro. Like, I watch it all the time. Nah, I think the last time I did Avengers Endgame, just to like switch it up a little bit, just because.
You're like another 3-hour movie,
Jack
you know?
drown and shit. So we're literally sitting right next to each other. He's like, I'm on Titanic. He's like, yo, honestly, I've never seen Titanic. I was like, bro, you've never seen Titanic. I was like, all right, like a couple, we're gonna watch this shit together.
You stick up the screen so you watch it.
The two playing. Oh yeah. We did that. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. I did that, bro. I know you guys know Fritz. It went exactly how you think it went. This boy was literally like, okay, Jack.
Yeah.
And we're in the back of, okay, Jack.
playing poker.
I
He's
see
like,
you.
"That's right."
I see you, Jack.
It's a full plane.
Oh.
Everybody going to Cancun, and they're like,
what?
what?
Fucking in the car. Go ahead, Jack. Oh, Rose is a little fast little girl. Now. I'm just gonna let you know.
So since you've seen it 67 times already, do you think that there was room on that door?
No.
All right.
There was room, but like, weight is
Weight and balance.
Yeah, weight and
All right,
balance.
weight and balance.
So he's literally like, we watched the whole movie. My favorite part, I'm sorry, but my favorite part is when the shit sinks. When you watch the bodies just fucking fall and shit. And that's Come on, man. The love story's cool, but we want to
Hey,
want to
it's cinematic.
It was some problems. That's
what we're here for. We're here for the sinking.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That shit cracks in half. And when the movie ended and we landed, we found out that everybody was watching the movie with us. So we got up there like, yo, you guys are mad funny. Like, then I go like, you guys watch Titanic? We're like, yeah, how'd you know? Like, because you guys were literally screaming Jack. Like, go get him, Jack!
Yeah, because Fritz has one volume.
Yeah, one.
Yeah,
One. And
One volume.
We're literally like, the bathroom's right here. We're in the back of the plane. You know, back in the day, the money pocket was a little tight. Now I can sit a little closer. I usually try to get the emergency, more leg room. But, yeah, sorry. Go back to your
I was
Croatia.
gonna, actually, to go off of that, this is also the first time I've been, because again, we fly like stateside most of the time. So the JetBlue flights or Southwest, whatever you're gonna fly, they're all kind of the same. This is the first time I saw like first class of what looked like first class. You know, like
Yo,
when they
we
put the
thought we
curtain-
walked by first class, and
We were
then
like,
on
yo.
our way off, we saw the first class. We were like, oh.
Is that a tiger?
It was the whole extra side of the plane that was
It
completely
was like the
sealed up.
front of the plane that we thought would have been like the cockpit and like
Yeah.
for the pilots and everything.
No.
It was
They had
literally.
Tempur-Pedic mattresses.
I
What?
was like,
They have a circus performing for us.
Yeah,
Like, you know
yeah,
what?
it was like-
Kevin
One
Hart
day.
like,
We're like, yo, we got fed like pretty well. I'm over here thinking like, what did they get? Like, that's crazy.
that luxury that they paid for.
It was nuts.
After your
So yeah,
layover,
so from
when you finally
Vienna,
got to
yeah,
your-
it was like an hour and some change flight from Vienna to Dubrovnik, which I'm not gonna lie, you guys almost lost us twice.
Dubrovnik?
Dubrovnik. That's the name of the city that in Croatia.
Croatia, okay.
Yeah, Dubrovnik.
You gotta say the country too, because I'm not familiar with it.
Yeah, Dubrovnik, Croatia.
Thank you.
That pilot dropped the plane. When I say that he dropped, I've never experienced a landing like that in my life. And then had the audacity to be like, and ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the rough landing. It was a little bit of wind. Have a good night. Hangs up. I said, whoa, you almost took my life.
Yeah.
And you want to act casually? Like,
I'm looking at her like, you know, you got to keep calm. You're like, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna
Oh,
be
no,
fine.
everybody-
That thing hit the ground. I was like, it's gonna be fine.
everybody in the plane
My girl
braced.
literally, when we went to Fort Lauderdale, it was a little shaky. She screamed.
Oh.
She screamed so loud that I thought it was in the movie that I was watching. I didn't even know. So I was just like, I heard a scream. And I was like, I don't see anybody on the screen. Whatever. I just read about my business. Later, I found out. I was like, that was you. I'm like, don't ever embarrass me like that again.
Yo.
We're
no.
going to Fort Lauderdale. Relax. We're gonna land in some fucking ocean. Like,
Still
relax.
all the way up there, dog. I don't know, man.
I don't know.
No, wait. He dropped that plane. Those was went. Phew! I said, "Ow!" Everybody braced. But whatever, we made it. We landed. And we landed. We got there late. We got like probably it was like 11 o'clock by the time we landed. And here's the thing, about PM. And when we landed, I don't know if I'm, Dubrovnik's or Croatia's first Dominican, but these motherfuckers thought they were gonna play with me, because we were pulling up and. The taxis, for the most part, in Europe are about like $45, no matter where you're going.
What?
And so our Airbnb was 15 minutes away. You go on Uber, it was a €16 Uber. Mm-hmm. We pull up, 5 taxis lined up in the front, 5 of them, like sharks, waiting for
like
you
DR.
to get
It's
up.
like DR.
Yeah, they're exactly like DR. They're sitting there, and in Dubrovnik, apparently, you have to order your Uber 10 minutes in advance or a half hour before, because if you try to order it right away, you're going to get denied for 10 minutes. When I tell you that every single Uber confirmed and then canceled, confirmed and then canceled, confirmed and then canceled, we were like, what? For what reason? What is the problem? Like, why?
Got some
And I think it was
Americans.
just because for us, 15 minutes is nothing. But for them, because of wherever it was that we were going was a little, I guess, just a little too out of the way for them, because they would have rather have done short trips, like continuous short trips instead of one
right.
long trip or
Right.
whatever. And so by the 3rd and 4th cancellation, we were like, all right, let's see how much a taxi. And he goes, $45. I said, no. I said, well, wait. And we waited 10 minutes because it was a 16 euro. I wasn't about to off rip pay $50 for me to go 15 minutes away. I do not care. So we sat there and we
would do the
waited.
same
We
thing.
were the only two. Me and one were the only two
worth it.
off that.
I feel that.
He was like, let's just pay the 45. I said, no.
I'm that guy.
No.
I was like, you know what? You got me this time.
No.
It was late. I was tired.
No.
I
I'm in a, but I would have gotten that cab. I'm in the back seat. I'm
Seething.
hoping he don't know English because I'm talking crazy in the back seat.
Yo.
The whole ride. The whole ride.
No.
You piece of shit.
I was not playing these games. I was like, absolutely the fuck not. You are not going to do me like that. So we waited. We waited probably a clean 12 minutes before we got an Uber that was sitting on the yard on the other side, just hanging there. Like literally, we saw him
Ain't
from a
that
distance, but
some
for some
shit?
reason, the Uber.
Right?
And then he had the audacity.
Hey,
No, then we have the audacity to get in the car. We have the audacity to get in the car. And he goes, why didn't you guys call me? Oh, sir, it is the Uber app, and you weren't on the radar until literally 12 minutes later in the 6th cancellation. Like, because our other friends that had gotten there earlier than us, the same thing was happening to them. So it was all times of the day. Doesn't matter.
I have to say that I think that might just be a Croatia thing because definitely didn't happen when we were in the Netherlands.
So no. So when when I went to Paris, it was a clean. I got the Uber that would pick me up. It was clean. It was not easy. It was just a Croatia thing because then when we get to Greece, getting an Uber was swift, clean, smooth. We ordered an Uber. It was fun. All of $3, and he came in 3 minutes. So it was just in Croatia apparently. But to be fair, like the roads in Croatia, the entire freaking city alone was a hill.
We were all in like the mountainside.
So we had to go up and around the mountains to get to our Airbnb, which not only was it nauseous.
Those drives where you're around and you're looking down, you're like, we could die right now.
Right? Absolutely. Like you hope
it's not windy today.
I was sitting on the passenger seat like, hope.
You hope they know what they're doing, which like we have a little
they're
bit
just
of
whipping casually.
You're just driving.
and these little ass compact cars just
Normal Sunday
stick,
drive.
bro.
That's why I felt comfortable.
He's texting and shit.
That's why I felt comfortable because in DR they don't play. They're overtaking cars. You're like, I could die at any moment.
I'll get to DR.
Signs, we don't even understand what they are, what they mean, because like
we don't believe that none of it was in English. How dare they?
How dare they?
If you thought that, but then we get to Greece and everything is just like fucking. That's what it felt like. Like it was
Beautiful
character.
language spoken but written.
Like it wasn't letters. It was like characters. Like but the language.
Turn left at the penguin. I have no idea.
But you know what? You know the thing with the Greeks is I felt like I understood them because they spoke with the same aggression and disrespect as Dominicans.
That's hilarious.
Okay?
Big Dominican English.
So I felt like I understood them. You know, shout out to the Greeks because it was good. But yeah, no, Croatia was absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like I said, everything was a hill or stairs, so we had to easily had climbed 1,000 steps.
Dog, that was one thing about like Dubrovnik, like the King's Landing area. It was all stairs, all stone steps, everything. You walk in and you just look down into the city because you're already at the top. You have to walk down it. You know you're gonna explore. You gotta walk all the way back up to get back home. It's a lot.
Every time that we walked down a flight of steps, I was getting stressed because I was like, we gotta go back up these. Like there's no other way. There's no other way around this. We have to go back up these. And when I tell you each and every single one sweated through every outfit, 7
showers a day.
At minimum because it was like 100 degrees humid and then it was an exercise.
You know when you pack, like every time you're like, what if I shit myself like 4 times? So you pack that extra underwear. This is when you really got to double check. You can pack 7 more.
I think everybody came back from this trip 10 pounds lighter. Just like from
pure sweat, yeah. 100%.
Off pure sweat.
I don't know what it was. It was like we got there. It was like 90 degrees minimum every single day. Not a cloud in the sky, so the sun is just smacking you. You are cooking. I don't know about you guys, but I sweat a lot.
Yeah, I do too.
My thoughts are sweating.
We ended up finding. We found a restaurant that had fans, but the fans like they had water, like they sprayed water at you, and we probably sat there for 3 hours. Because at the end of the day, like also in Europe, they don't rush you. Like they're like they're getting money no matter what. So you could sit there for all of 3 hours and doing nothing, and they're just like, whenever you're good, just just call me. So we literally sat there for 3 hours just cooling off because we were like sweating through our clothes. Like it was disgusting. And so then after, literally, we probably went walking around, like because it was also beautiful. Like the architect, also the views from up there was crazy. Like everything was just like unreal to even see. The first day was we went to the beaches, and then the second day was when we went to go around Old Town, and that's where we like explored. We did all of it. That's when you go up to King's Landing, like literally like where the actual King's Landing. And so you go up to the castle, and then you go. But we didn't go up the castle because we pulled up because there was a 7-hour time change. So we've been up since 5 o'clock, and like literally we stayed up till 5 o'clock in the morning every single night.
I thought you meant you went up the steps and 7 hours went by. I'm like, what the? There's a different time zone up there.
No.
Went through a damn portal or something.
What's going on?
We entered the Matrix or something, right? We just transported. No, there's a 7-hour time change from the U.S. to Croatia. So we had been up since 5 o'clock in the morning the entire fucking time we were there. So by the time we woke up, it is easily 2 p.m. Like by the time everybody was getting up, getting ready to go out because we're just so messed up on time. So by the time we made it over there, it was probably already like 6 p.m. Sun is still blazing, but at the end of the day, it was like cool enough where we were fine, but it didn't make any sense to just get the castle because they had like a package for you to kind of do everything for like 40 or 50 euros.
100%.
And just to get into the castle, I think was like 40 euros. So it made sense to get the package and kind of see everything. So we didn't go that first day. We didn't go just because we were like, whatever, we'll do it tomorrow the next day. So we did all that. We went to the Airbnb. The Airbnb where we were was super cute. It was like in a convenient location for us. I'm happy we didn't get directly into the city because I'm not going to lie, I was not carrying my suitcase. There wasn't a chance in how I was carrying through my suitcase through 20 flights of steps, and I wasn't going to do that to him. I wasn't going to do that to him.
His job.
No, I wasn't going to do that to him. No, you don't
Yeah, I was
understand.
gonna say, there's no way that you didn't use you like a mule. Like, there's no fucking way.
No, we didn't.
That's
because
what we are. When you're on vacation with a couple, you are the mule.
It was so funny because I'm in the
luggage
process.
and carrying everything.
I'm in the process of taking a video, and you see a guy sweating carrying him and his girl's luggage, and his girl's back there with a backpack, and he goes, "You don't want to get me in this," and he's just literally wet carrying the suitcase.
You might want to reshoot this shit.
Yeah, she and his girl laughing behind him, and I was like, "Oh no, this is exactly why
He
we
wanted to go to Atlantic City, but he's in Croatia. This girl saw a fucking National Geographic channel. Motherfucker wanted to go to
Like, I didn't sign up for this
Vegas.
He's like, I didn't fucking sign up for this shit. As he haul ass in the suitcase up the fucking steps. So that's why I was happy when we got the Airbnb because it was an Uber right away. You didn't have to go. There was no work other than maybe that little hill that we had to get up to the Airbnb. But Croatia, for the most part, was like sightseeing. It was like seeing the city. It was like
And don't forget the Blade Club. We went into this dungeon.
What?
nightclub.
No, it's a club
That
and a
felt like
castle.
we were
Wait,
in
what?
the-
It's
we
a
were in
club
the
and a
Blade
castle.
movie, dog.
So
Yo,
like
talking my language
talking
right
about
now.
like EDM
yo.
and black leather suits
Like
and shit.
the opening
My
scenes of
metaphorical
Blade.
trench coat open when I walked in, and I was like, I know where I'm at.
Because
I was waiting for the sprinklers to go on. I was like, oh, this is lit. son.
the club is in a castle, okay? So
What
you
the
literally walk
fuck?
up to a castle to get in, and then you go up the stairs. And then when you're in there, like, you have to go up another flight of fucking steps, and it's just dark, okay? But it's like EDM house music. So the like, lights are flashing. The DJ set with a big-ass screen behind them, and all these people are here. I won't even say, like, because it wasn't even just white people. It was just, like, a mixture of everybody. Like, and it was, like, Europeans. It was, like, English. I had a guy from Turkey who thought I was Indian. Threw me off. I was like, what? He goes,
How
this
many
is crazy.
Dominicans over there?
How many Dominicans you think he's ran into in his life?
Valid.
One thing I did do the entire vacation is I looked up the population of Dominicans in every country.
Oh,
we
yeah.
stopped at. There's not a lot of them.
And I think the most,
Surprisingly.
It's just like, two. I think they mean us too.
and all the countries that we stopped in, the one that had the most amount of Dominicans was Switzerland.
Shout out
Yeah,
to Switzerland.
No,
I
that's
feel
actually
that. I
true.
feel that.
There's a
It
big
is,
population of
and you know what?
Dominicans.
I understand.
Tax credits.
The-
We ain't stupid.
But also, like,
We're
the,
not dumb, nigga.
the life they lived, they were like, we could port everything over here and live a much better life.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Switzerland
Yeah.
was absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah,
but yeah, so it was funny because the Turkish guy, he goes, I like you. Want to come home with me? I said no.
Yeah. Very forward.
I said, I do not
Very
know you,
forward
sir.
there.
He said, no, but for the most part, which was shocking to me, in at least like everywhere that we went to in
Yeah, they
Europe.
say please.
No, he straight. First of all, he couldn't even make direct eye contact. They were crossed a little bit. He was so fucked up. Because by the time we pulled up to the club at 2 a.m.
Oh yeah, so they've been going.
Yeah.
Unreasonable
going.
time to pull up to anywhere at that hour. In fact, I shouldn't even be pulling up. I should be getting home because nothing good comes out of being
Nah,
outside
not
at 2
at all.
o'clock in the morning.
Nope.
Yeah.
We don't really
Not a
go out
thing.
like that. This is like the first time in a long time I walked out and the sun was meeting me. Right
Oh,
when I walked out. I was like,
us and the sun. I have a video of literally us getting out of the taxi, running up to our Airbnb because we were drunk, and the sun is just peeking over, setting, and then we were like, "Let's go to the hot tub." Like it's 7 in the morning. None of us have slept.
To be fair, like
That's
I don't
fire,
think
though.
none of us
Yeah, I love
adjusted
that.
to the time zone difference. We
No.
stayed on like U.S. time for the most part, like East Coast Standard Time. Like we literally were just like, "There's no point. Well, by the time we get back, we're all gonna be messed up. So like, let's just stay up until 5 a.m."
Yeah, because I
Right,
was
exactly,
like, by the time
exactly.
like 5 a.m. over there, it was like like midnight over here. So
Yeah,
I was
Love
like,
Island came
yeah.
out at 4:30 in the morning over there. I had to watch my Love Island. So
I didn't even. I like
I
did.
left the club and watched Love Island. By the way, if you're wondering.
I missed the first like half of Love Island. The second half I watched all in Europe because it was literally 3-4 o'clock in the morning and it dropped and we were like Love Island. Like
Nothing else
we
to
were
do.
up. Everybody else. Well,
Sunrise in Love Island. It's beautiful.
it was a vibe.
But I think that's the thing with like going to Europe and stuff like that. You can't spend like a few days because you need like a few days to get used
Like
to the
to
time.
adjust, yeah, 100%.
to the time. So
Yeah.
like going to Europe for less than like 2
Let's,
weeks is.
let's speed up the trip a little bit.
Okay, so whatever.
Let's
So
get
we go
Greece.
to we go to Croatia, whatever we get, and then after Croatia we get to Greece. We stayed in Athens for a night. We stayed in Athens for a night. Athens was super cute. That first night we just went to like a cute little club. It was whatever. And then we get to Mykonos. Also, you guys almost lost us because
That one was different.
Mykonos is a windy island. Wind speeds
Small
were
planes.
Yeah.
small. We took a little bitch plane. I fucking hate the little bitch plane.
They
Okay.
hit a certain point and they're like,
No. The wind, no, because I hate flying.
So we were doing
I hate flying, but I've gotten better at it. And so the wind was 28 miles an hour, gust up to 40 miles an hour. So flying a little fucking bitch plane onto an island with wind gust up to 40 miles an hour, it was smooth. It was a 45-minute flight. It was smooth until we got to descending. Once we got to descending and you could see the islands, we did this. Like when I say that we didn't it wasn't no turbulence, no. The plane swayed. We landed like he glided in, and when I tell you that the whole plane woke and perked up, everybody fought for their life. Our friend Ricky started praying. I've never seen my man pray.
You start talking to God. It's just a little listen.
Never seen him pray a day in his
I haven't stopped by your house in a while, but you know what I mean? Niggas be busy.
When I thought that it was over for us, I thought
There's another moment where I'm like, we're good.
he's not panicking because I am.
No, like,
He's
but
just-
I've been there. Like, yo,
You're terrified.
We can't show fear because we have to be the protector. Nah, baby, we good. And inside we're like screaming like little girls.
I don't expect you to be a protector when if you don't have control over this. I would have been stressed if I looked at the flight attendants and they were panicking.
Yeah.
Then I would have. Then I would have had a
That's-
problem.
yeah.
And they're just sitting there on their phones like,
Yeah.
Like it's a casual Tuesday and I'm sitting here fighting for my life, bro. Oh my! That was it was literally probably the worst landing I had ever experienced in my life. That was worse than the Croatia one. So I was like, but we made it. Barely, but we made it with a little bit of. But Mykonos, time of my life, 10 out of 10 experience. Probably the most expensive trip I've ever had in my fucking life. I've never spent
wouldn't
that.
think
3
that would be
days.
cheap. I wouldn't
3
think
days. I've never
No,
spent that
not
much
in
money.
Greece.
Mykonos
It was
was straight up party. That's all that was. It was just
Mykonos was
partying.
straight up party, but I think the most
In a good
expensive
way.
part was the Ubers. It was 40 to 60 euros one way.
Yeah, it was weird because it'd be like 10 minutes down the road, but then you like look at it if you were gonna walk it, it's an hour and a half down a mountain. You're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was absolutely like how do you go from a 12-minute drive to an hour and a half walk? It was absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
And so you had to take an Uber or a taxi because there was quite literally like there's nowhere else to get around. So whereas at this point you're spending almost $120 alone just on the transportation. So the villa that we stayed in was super cute. Both islands cat friendly.
everything's just super cute.
It was super cute because it was like a villa. It was so funny because we
Not
pulled up.
cool. Not what's just
No, it was
everything's
cute
just
as fuck. It was super cute.
Fuck, you got a cute as fuck in there. There you go.
All right.
It was like a villa because it was like we got the center one and then there were two others that were attached. Watching all that Love Island, we were like, ooh, what if we get like cool guys in the villa next to us? And I was like, Casa Amor.
Nickname both sides.
We were nickname, which it didn't almost end up kind of being like that. But the people that ended up getting in the villa next to us were from Italy. They were like a bunch of Italians, probably also like our age. But
When
it
we
was
walked in, there was some Diddy stuff going on. We just kept our eyes forward and walked right into our home.
yeah, because when for the people who were there the first time, it was like
Europe.
a bunch of guys.
Europe.
The Europeans,
Yo,
like I
the
said earlier, they're
Europeans-
very forward. They're
The,
very
no. The Europeans, you really can't tell if they're gay or straight. It is questionable. You could. It is a gamble.
Everyone's free spirited.
It's
Everyone's
that-
free spirited.
it was so here's the thing. This is what we're saying. The men in Europe aren't as forward as they are in America because out here they will straight up snatch you. I have been grabbed more times than can't even count. Like at a bar, like not an aggressive. More like they'll go for your
Sounds
hand.
aggressive.
Like,
It sounds
sounds
real aggressive. Sounds like against the law.
well, if I'm walking casually, like I'm trying to get to my destination, to my fucking friends, and all of a sudden I just get like full blown stopped by behind me, like grazed on the arm, forced. Like, where are you going? I'm like, first of all, if you don't unhand me, because I was not expecting you to be touching me like this. But in Europe, none of them really approached like that. None of them really looked at you like even with like any kind of way. I think I only got like a touch like once and in Greece, and it was nothing crazy. But our friend Ricky, apparently, it seems to be the type for European men
Ricky.
because he got 4 different men at
God.
every single bar that we went to trying to get him. And it was so funny because I
setup,
think
the man was played.
the set he played,
was played
the first
so
bar that we
hard.
get to in Mykonos.
He's
We're
cool with
having the
things.
time of our
Okay.
life, and
I hope so.
there was some girl there,
Oh,
and
this
she
one
was
a
with her
move.
and she was
Write
with,
this one down.
she was with what we thought was her man, and or maybe like friends or whatever. So there's a song that comes on. I remember everybody's dancing. We're having the time of our life. Bah, bah, bah. And then he starts dancing with her. He gives her a little twirl. And then she twirls and literally swaps with her man, like with the guy that she was with.
Oh, that was smooth. though.
This guy firmly
pulled
goes
the-
on Ricky's
Yo,
shoulders, and
Ricky
Ricky's like,
got,
"Ooh."
and that was the thing of every single one of them went for his shoulders like this. Like every single guy that went for him went for his shoulders like this. And it was so funny because I caught it on video because every single bar was so small that like when people were walking by, you had to either push up against the wall or push up against the bar. Homeboys pushed up against Ricky on the bar, just kind of dancing, and Ricky's entire demeanor went from this to.
See, I would ruin everybody's time because like the first time I was like, all right, shit happens. Second time I was like, bro, another guy touches me, I'm swinging.
But the
You know what I
problem,
mean? Like, I'm sorry.
But
like,
then we get to the next bar, and once again, another guy, I don't know if it's out of excitement, just straight starts grabbing him like this. And by the end of the night, Ricky got more numbers than the girls.
Ricky started
Not a
clowning
single
the
one of
girls.
us.
He was just like, I don't know what you guys are doing. But I'm
Not a
over here.
single one of us.
Over here just
I'm
doing
out here fucking going to work.
He's buying girls shots. He's hanging. He bought some 6-year-old man some shot because of the girls that he was with. Trying to like whatever. Try to get in there.
Good
And
move, though.
every man was just trying to pull up on my boy Ricky. And then we started to dissect it. Was it the pinky ring? Was it the slit in the eyebrow? What was it? Because
We try to look up, is there a certain eyebrow you shouldn't get? we're like, he's just Dominican, and they're like, I don't know.
which is valid because some Dominicans be questionable. Sometimes the Dominicans can be sometimes a little metrosexual if that's what you want to put it. They're a little.
Is it the tight jeans and the tight polo?
I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
those are the motherfuckers you got to worry about because the motherfuckers will shoot you.
Right.
Those are the ones.
And those are the straightest
Dominican men.
The
straightest
Pull
one.
up me with the shank. Like,
Yeah.
am I getting robbed or hit on? I don't know what's going on.
No, man, Ricky was pulling every day at Mykonos, bro. And it was actually the funniest thing. And I'll tell you, like, none of the girls pulled like him. I think that was the funniest part of the whole thing. So
That must have pissed them off so much.
Oh,
so great.
At one point, we were like, "Yo, Ricky, why don't you just give into it? See if you maybe you get something out of it, like
That
maybe a
was
couple
crazy.
drinks or something,
It was the
That's crazy.
We were like, if someone's gonna take one for the fucking team, because apparently none of the girls can.
Ricky's
Like,
gonna watch this and be like, I hate all of it.
Ricky, I ain't know none of this shit, man.
Right.
I was just asking about that trip. I didn't know they were gonna.
Listen.
I didn't know you
It
were.
is what it is.
Fucking Fabio out there.
I didn't know either.
I didn't know you were.
bro. Because our friends were out. I'll tell you, we were out till 5 o'clock in the morning. But the thing is, we're also pulling up at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning almost every time.
Yeah, like the drunkest people, like, I gotta go home with somebody. Look at this little chubby nigga right here.
Yeah.
And they all hit him with.
Yo, they're
Grab him by
apparently
the
more
shoulders.
forward.
Yo,
than
he's
Ricky.
gonna have a
That's
video.
crazy, yeah.
Any nigga grabs that nigga for the shoulders for the rest of his life, he's literally gonna go.
Trigger.
My thing is
Trigger.
like, no. My thing is, she's like, the guys out there aren't really that aggressive. The guys here be grabbing people. Then over there, they're just groping Ricky.
Literally. No, literally. But that was literally all, like, the entire time in Mykonos, like, all 3 days. Like, it was there. I think, like, maybe he got, like, a couple here and there that, like, kind of went through for whatever. But the whole time, like, the men in Mykonos were just feeling my boy Ricky. I don't know what happened.
I need a Google search on Mykonos. Something there.
Well, we did, and apparently, I don't know how factual it was. It was like the gayest island.
Well, that makes
Which-
sense now.
We
doesn't it?
didn't know. We did, but the thing is, but the worst part is that when
Quick
you're
Google search before y'all went.
Wait, no. But the thing is that when you're walking through, like you don't notice that. A lot of the people that are older, you get like
It's a
a
weird
lot of them
mix
are
of people on the
couple.
island.
Yeah, it's like 40, 50-year-old, obviously like people with money, and you
Yeah.
know you got the lips and the BBLs and the fucking face.
I'll say this: they weren't BBLs.
We did a BBL count. There were not that many BBLs. Now
All of it
facelifts
doesn't
and
exist
lip.
out there, which is an interesting like cultural difference.
Yeah.
you know.
But to be fair, I feel like a
Well, I
lot
was
of
in
the.
DR. I'll tell you one thing.
I mean, that's the BBL capital, other than Miami. But the thing is, with out there, like I feel like a lot of the people weren't just Greek. Like obviously the people who live there, it was a mix of like
Specifically
just
because-
European. Like it was just a lot of Europeans.
Everybody was on vacation.
Like,
I was gonna
it's
say,
their
it's tourist,
Vegas.
yeah.
It's like their Miami. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Everybody in Europe travels. to
Yeah.
there.
It was
So,
one of those
just
things
over
where
there.
They
like
go gay fun. Apparently,
apparently it was one of those things where like I'm happy I experienced 3 days was perfect. I probably could have done an extra day just to go see like some other stuff because we ended up going to a place called Scorpios, which is I guess is like the number one like not just like day bar, but I guess just like spot to go to. They're a restaurant, but they're also like they have 3 different DJ sites, the different DJ spots because this place is massive, but it's also like high end. Like a couple of weeks before we were there, like Alex Cooper from Call Her Daddy, like her and all her friends were there. It's like a big celebrity spot when you're in Mykonos, like whatever. It's a place that you spend money. Him and I got a singular drink each, $60.
806 strings. I was like, do you know who I am? You know what family
$5 off.
$60 for 2 drinks, bro.
Damn.
We stayed, we had those drinks, and we left. And it was cute. It was that little time that we were there. It was a beautiful. I took my pictures. I wanted to go back low key because it would have been a dope spot to been to get a single drink. You pregame. And then you pull up, and then you have yourself a time because the place is massive. There's just probably like fucking thousands of people there.
It sounds like Miami.
It's Miami.
I've never been to Miami though. That's the thing, but yeah,
Miami is
Essentially.
literally $60 drinks.
It is.
yeah,
it
and
is
that's crazy. All the other
expensive,
drinks everywhere else
flexing, partying, clubbing for sure. Everyone's geeked up on something.
on something.
I don't know how they got it on the island, but they got it.
No, literally. And so from there, then Mykonos, like we were there for 3 days. We left Mykonos, had the time of our life, and we went to Athens. We were in Athens for 2 days. We did the historical stuff. So we went to the Acropolis, which was like an hour. I think we made it up there in like 25, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It was
felt
like
rewarding. Like that was something that was definitely worth it. Like you walk up this giant mountain, you get there, the site is beautiful. You get to look over the city. It's amazing. You unfortunately look at the Temple of Zeus. No shade, but like they charge you like 30 euros to go see a column that's fallen over.
literally think of Salem Commons with 4 pillars and one of them knocked over. They charge you $30 for that.
Yeah, listen,
Like a lot of
that's a
the
drive-by picture kind of place.
No, dog.
But you don't know
you
that.
go to the Acropolis, you can get a better photo this way. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did.
I think the Acropolis was worth the money, but a lot of the other historical stuff that they have in Athens is
People
just
will
like
pay it.
yeah, it's
That's
just like
thing.
the
People are gonna
tourist
pay it.
thing.
Especially when else are you going to be there?
Exactly.
That we
Exactly.
haven't mentioned Greek food.
Yeah, it's good.
I think overall, like the food that we ate throughout the whole trip was like, what would we say, like a 7. But when we got to Greece, like Athens specifically, Athens had some really good food. And honestly, Athens isn't what I thought it was going to be. A lot of people say you could skip Athens. You don't need to be in Athens for probably any more than like 2 or 3 days. But it's not what I expected, but I wasn't mad. Like
Right.
at least Athens specifically, not as many, I feel like, Greeks that live there so much. Is more of like it's a big immigrant city. Like, and I'm talking about what seemed like a lot of like Africans, a lot of Indians. Like there weren't a lot of like Greeks there, which threw me off. But I was like, it was fine. Like, and a graffiti literally all over the city, which is why a lot of people probably feel like it's like ghetto and it's like whatever, because there's literally graffiti riddled throughout the entire city.
Like I'm telling you, some of like it was like really cool stuff that I saw out there.
But once you like walk around and you're like you're
Also,
going through
random thing, they really like people from Boston because apparently they're what was it? They're like
their
soccer
sports team. Yeah, I don't even
whatever it
remember.
was. That whole thing is literally it's the Celtics logo.
Yeah, it's the clover. It's the
Even
clover.
though
Like
the
it's
way
there.
that they write
That's fine.
everything, all of it, they do it all the same, but it's called like something.
Yeah, they're like,
different.
where you from? Boston. Oh, we love Boston. It's the same
Yeah,
thing.
Boston
Like,
gets a big reaction. Even DR, everywhere you go, Boston. So I was at a pool. I'll get to the rest of the story, but I was at a pool at the resort. For the first 2 days, I was wearing Boston Red Sox hat. I stopped wearing that shit because I was tired of people coming up to be like, Boston, what up?
I used to live in Lawrence. I had a guy do that to me one time, bro. Like literally.
We met somebody who was literally born at Salem Hospital. I was like, that's crazy. What the fuck? I was like, yeah, I grew up on Perkins Street. I was like, Gary, come here. They grew up on your fucking street, bro.
Who is this man?
Crazy.
He's claiming your street. He's claiming your city.
Yeah, I was wild. Hey, where you guys from? Salem, Mass? Yeah. Okay. In the middle of a resort.
Right, you know what I
whatever. But continue. Small
No,
world.
yeah. So then we went to Athens. It was the last 2 days was in Athens, and then yeah, honestly, I think out of like everywhere in the trip, the safest place that we felt overall was Croatia, and I'm talking about like I
Too
felt.
safe.
Yeah, it was
Like-
it was like
It's
too
too
like
quiet.
as walking around
They
as a
take
squad
care
of like
the riffraff, if you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Okay.
I felt like they pulled him to the back. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
because
yeah.
well it was like us walking in and out of shops.
Someone's
No one
laughing, you
looked at
never
us
saw
any
him
kind of
again.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walking in and out of shops, no one looked at us any kind of way. Like we walked around for the most part, did whatever we want, and nobody really like paid attention to us for whatever reason. Like I'm like in Greece, like the second that we pulled up, they were like running to the front. We were like, relax,
Yeah.
relax. Like it's not that that deep.
Old Town, they had like this whole section like closed off where like taxis and whatever can't get through. They literally are doing like street sweeps of just degenerates.
Yeah, you need a street. You need like a street permit to go to certain parts of Croatia at certain times of the day. Only when the police are doing like their, I guess, like blocks. Otherwise, you get a $200 fine or €200 fine.
Just like DR, the
crazy.
police are also just armed with rifles.
Yeah.
Not
Mhm.
a pistol in sight.
No, yeah.
Full-blown
In DR,
rifles.
pistols
Yeah.
don't exist. In
Yeah,
DR,
they
it's
just
literally
try.
assault rifles.
or nothing.
Like a gas
Like-
station, you pull up at the gas station, there's a man with a
Your
shotgun
delivery
sitting- sitting
guy,
in front of
yeah.
you.
It's either a shotgun or a machete. There's nothing in
delivery
between.
guy will have a pistol on him for some reason. But
Yeah.
all other enforcement is just an unnecessary.
Mykonos felt like being in DR though. You couldn't flush the toilet, the toilet paper. You can't drink the water, and you had to just not let too many people into the villa, otherwise they'll try and fucking rob you.
That's a good segue to my trip. We did not get robbed. We were good. So, we were going to DR. Half the time we spent in a town called Santiago in DR, and the rest was more touristy, Punta Cana, which is like literally Cancun.
Right.
It's like, Cancun's not Mexico. Punta Cana's not DR. It's just like a vacation spot. So, we had to hook up the JetBlue. We had the buddy pass. Me and my cousin. This was the first time I've ever been on standby. I don't know if
Really?
you've ever been on standby. The anxiety you get, because they might literally tell you like, "Sorry, my man, there's no room for you on this plane."
Part of the fun,
Yeah.
dude.
No,
no, not when you're there at 4 in the morning. So me and my cousin are sitting here like sweating like this. You check in, you see the list. There's 9 people in front of us. We sit there, they're like, this is a full flight. I'm like, oh my God, we're gonna get left. Our fucking luggage is gonna be in Santiago waiting for us, and they're gonna steal all our shit. That's the only thing we're thinking of, which is not what happens.
No.
But,
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean? Then the guy who got us a buddy just walks in like, la-di-da-di-da, like, why are you guys so worried? We're like, I don't know, we might get fucking left here. Like, he's like, says 3 words to somebody. We're on the plane right after the pilot, second row, drinking nips. So that's good. 3-hour flight, Titanic, of course. We land right as Jack is floating, sinking away.
fighting for his life.
We get there. It's one of these, like, I don't like to use the word ghetto, but it's not Logan.
I love Santiago
Okay.
Airport.
You know what I mean? It's just low security. There's not a tourist area, so it's just if you land there, it's because you know somebody who lives there, whatever.
Yeah.
We get there. If you've been there, the duty free is right next to the way you get your luggage.
Oh yeah, immediately.
Like literally, like you get through duty free, and you can literally go shop for your bottles as you're waiting for.
And they have a deal off Black Label every time. They're like, you get 3 of them for like 75% off. You're like, fuck you, bro.
Funny you say that. Funny you say that. We get there. There's 3 of us. Remember that number. There's 3 of us.
Fucking degenerates, bro.
So like we see it. We're like, all right, we're kind of. I'm too old for the VSOP. We're kind of off that. Like we can't.
Real.
You can't.
I respect that.
You
Yeah,
just can't.
I respect that.
Once in a while, but you just can't have a trip without VSOP. You're not gonna make it.
Right.
So we go Buchanan, the master. It's what's a rum? Buchanan. It's a rum. So there's a deal. It's like 3 for. What is it?
It's a Scotch whiskey.
Yeah.
I said rum with
Whatever.
a question mark. You guys, yeah,
Just let it
yeah.
happen. It's fine. It's fine. Because it's not important. It's fine. It's fine.
Asshole. So it's a deal. 3 bottles for $150.
Every
160,
fucking
so
time.
You each got
Every
one,
time.
right?
No.
Oh,
So he's like, there's a deal. There's 3 for $150. All right, so we all get 3. I said, 3, excuse, what do you mean 3? We bought 9 bottles.
No.
For what?
Yo.
Oh, by the way, we're in Santiago for 4 days, homie.
That's what
We
I
bought
said. How many
9
days?
bottles.
remember that number 3.
There's 3 of us. There's 3 of us. We bought 9 bottles. We had 9 bottles before we even got our luggage. That's how the trip started.
Crazy.
Because
Right
while you're
there,
sitting there waiting a
crazy.
half hour for your luggage, the duty free staring at you, and there's some lady like
Just staring at
standing
you.
there, just
And
staring at you.
no
like,
one else is there. Just
like
us.
you know you want something.
Apparently,
Like,
no one else wants liquor. So obviously, we buy all the bottles, take the cab, chill. What did we do that night? I think we slept a little bit. We went out. The next day, we went to Fula, the river. You ever been to Fula, in
No.
Bonao? So it's a river. You get to a river. You literally just sitting in the river. Like they put a table, like a little Domino's
Yeah,
table,
yeah.
4 chairs that you can get at Walmart. You sit there. Obviously, you brought all the bottles with us, and they cook for you. It takes about an hour for your food because there's literally, when you want chicken, an old lady up the mountain is killing a chicken and literally making it
Out
fresh
the
as
bag.
fuck.
Fresh
Out the
And I
back.
tell you, boy, that was the fucking best chicken I've ever had in my life. You don't even like because he told us like, yo, like eat before you go there. Don't go there starving or you just whatever. So we get there, whatever. Fast forward, most of Santiago. Fun thing about Santiago, I did get to reconnect with my godfather, which is Josh's father, Josh Sanchez's
Nice.
father. You got to sit down. I haven't seen that man in about 20 years. So it was dope. We sat down, drank a couple Presidentes, which if you're not used to Presidentes, they go run right through you. Just letting you know that. You're not.
You get the big bottle every time.
Huh? Yeah.
Double bottle every time.
Bro, I didn't shit. TMI, I didn't shit solids until I got to Punta Cana.
Oh, never do.
Straight fucking hose. Straight waterfall every time. Bro, it just, you know the pain of like, taking a shit before you, this episode.
No.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm talking about.
No, every time I go to DR,
taking a shit, go in the shower, drying off, and like, I gotta shit again.
I gotta shit again. Yo, it's the worst.
It's the worst, and that happened multiple times.
every fucking time I go to DR,
It's just
every
all
fucking
natural. Your
time I
body's
go
not
to
used
DR,
it.
Yeah,
I shit
100%.
myself.
Water. It's water.
I go every year, and this year I went 3 times. Every fucking time.
I feel like for me,
never
that only
fails. I don't know if
happens
it's a cleanse.
I get excited and I want to eat all my favorite things in DR, and I eat them all within the 2-hour period. that I first
So if you want to eat all your favorite
so like it's obviously that I'm signing myself up for failure.
So if you want to eat all your favorite things, don't go with my cousins because apparently
Eating is
they're
for the weak.
vampires and they don't eat.
All we do is eat over there, bro.
My nigga, I had to literally stop at one point like, yo, can I eat? Can we stop? Like when you go on vacation, let's go to this restaurant here. Let's stop.
Yeah, hell
That
yeah.
doesn't happen.
Oh no.
You just drink and smoke hookah. That's it.
The whole
Oh
time?
my god, that's like a
4
laxative,
days.
bro. Like,
Any travel time, you
get
add-
breakfast, though. You
You
get
want to add
breakfast.
like 20, 25 minutes because anytime we're driving and someone is selling something
No.
on the side of the road. Hold on, I'm just
No.
pull over.
that is the
see what they
number
got.
one way to shit yourself.
Yeah.
Get it for,
Do
you
not
have
eat
to
the side of the road.
you have to really know the guy.
Listen,
you have to really know the guy to
you've
not
been-
get
You've been at
diarrhea.
CDR with my family, and my parents stop at literally.
And
every
you're
other
no,
stop
no,
on
no.
our list.
Your
What you
dad
got?
stops at a specific one because
but
he's like,
I'm
if I
saying,
go to another way, he's like, no, I'm not going to that guy in the corner because the last time I was there, I was shitting myself for 6 days. I was like, what? like they won't.
As if the other
They
one's
got
gonna
their
be any different.
specific.
It's still chicken on the side of the road.
Still
bro, you
chicken
know
on
what
the
I mean?
side of the road, but when
Everything's
the way he
pre-composed,
cleans
nigga.
it is apparently different, bro.
So by the time I got to the resort, I was having withdrawals at that point. If you had my Snapchat,
You
that's
had
when
the
I was like
shakes.
crying for help. It's like day 6. Come get me, please. I want to go home. I can't stop. Oh, by the way, none of those bottles made it to the Punta Cana. Not one. None
One
of
thing
them.
drink all
about
of
this is the
Every
worst.
single one.
This is the thing about this is the thing
shit.
about Melvin's family. Melvin is the fucking calm one compared to some of his cousins. Some of his cousins
I'm the
don't.
calm one, bro.
Imagine
that.
Some
And
of
you
his,
know me. Imagine that.
Some of his cousins are the beginning of a 12-step program.
We went-
After one vacation with them,
We went to a resort with someone who shall remain nameless unless they want to be named. And I
it's Gary. It's Gary. No, shout him out. That nigga's a menace, bro.
Menace to society.
I've had my fair share, but that guy, oh my god, I would literally be like, all right, I'm done. I can't put it down. Turn around. Gary's like, what you talking about? Here's another one. Every time
Yo,
it would be like, it just
Bro.
the cup would never.
There was a day where in Santiago, this is a chill day.
Never
So
drink
literally,
Yeah.
we're sitting at my cousin's house, hookah, drinking, just the boys, just talking, shooting
Right,
the
right.
shit. Bro, we go through 3 bottles.
Damn.
3 bottles. And they're like, all
Damn.
right, let's go home, get dressed, and go out. I said, go out where? I can't fucking walk right now. And literally, we went back to the house, and I collapsed in the bed. And I woke up, you open my eyes a little bit, and there's them 2 in the door just smiling.
Yo,
at me.
you know,
And I go out, I'm like, go away.
you know, no peace with them, man.
There's no peace.
No.
There's no- At one point, the 3rd day, I figured it out. I was like, we went to the convenience store. I just started stocking up on snacks. Just
Good.
like, I'm gonna have Pringles and shit, just because I don't know when my next meal's gonna come, bro.
You eat like
don't.
you eat like a college kid, like you can't
Yo,
afford it, bro.
literally,
You
yo, you don't. I had no idea when my next meal was gonna come. It was ridiculous.
Bro, it's nuts because I can't fathom going to DR and it not be like surrounding your day over what you're gonna eat. I feel like that's
Bro,
my entire game.
Food
plan.
was not like, I asked them, like, you guys don't eat. They didn't even think, unless I say something like, yo, I need to eat. They're like, yeah, you're right. It's been 24 hours. You probably.
I'm sorry, I can't get the thought of seeing you like in a convenience store stuffing like chips down your
My nigga,
pants.
I'm buying Pringles. I'm buying Gatorades for like the electrical, the recovery Gatorades. Not even the regular. I'm buying recovery
Imagine
Gatorades.
hungover, sunglasses on, fighting for his life, just grabbing shit, bro. Like, that's like
Here, I'm putting in my shirt.
And then we get in the car, and it's like, here's more liquor. Like,
The worst part is that
Fucking
like
crazy.
I've seen the videos of you like just like
This is
with a
not-
towel over your head, like please come and get me.
None of this is. I'm
need
not
to be Betty
exaggerating one part of this.
we've
No.
been on vacation with Melvin enough times to know.
It was scary. From Santiago to Punta Cana is a 5-hour drive.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
But
yeah.
we've stopped a bunch of times. We're drinking the entire time there. So we get pulled over twice. The first one was just like, fuck y'all doing? They see usually when they see the luggage, they're like, all right, you guys are going. Like, I get it. They let us go. You got to pay everybody, though.
Yeah, nobody does
Everybody.
anything
You
for
gotta
free
pay-
over there for you.
You got to pay everybody. A guy
you-
smiles at you, got to pay everybody.
So you got pulled over and you had to pay him.
yeah.
Like,
You don't have to, but like, you should.
But what are you paying him for?
Your ticket or whatever.
No, you're paying them
For lack of
for
ticket.
not getting a
Yeah.
ticket.
That's what I mean.
I got
That's
you.
what I mean.
I got you.
So you give them a little some whatever, because if not, they'll be like, all right, yo, there's a black RAV4 is going to be hitting there in 10 minutes, and you get pulled over again, and this time they're going to get a ticket.
yeah.
Everything's about money. Everything out there is about money, every single thing. We drive there, finally get to Punta Cana. After this complete shit show we just had in Santiago, just drinking the whole time. We had Lovera, the club in Santiago, till like 4 in the morning. The only way, Gary's looking at me like, we're staying till 7!
Yo, I hate going on vacation
Bro,
with Gary,
I had
bro.
to like, I was just like, the only way I can get out of here is for me like to make a scene. So I had to literally like act pissed off, like telling people like, yo, someone steps on my shoe, I'm gonna snuff them. I had to show.
You have to create a problem.
No, because like everybody knows when I get mad, they're like, you can clearly tell when I'm pissed off.
yeah,
So I had to literally like get into character just so I can go home, bro.
He's scared of his cousins, bro. Like,
I'm not scared. It's just like there's no. Like at one point I was like, no water, no fucking, no food for 24 hours.
Hell fucking no.
We ate at the river.
Hell no.
We ate at the river at 3:00. Bro, I had tacos the next day at noon, and there was no food or water in between that time.
That's insane.
And I don't think there was any sleep either. You try to sleep. I can't sleep in the daytime. I can't, no matter what. Even if I'm
Yeah.
dead ass tired.
Yeah.
You might squeeze an hour and a half. Then we get to Punta Cana. The resort, as I guess the number one college, Rio, is the number one college resort. So everybody's 15 years younger than us. But we're like 60 people, so, we take over the resort. There's I got my Easy Slash stolen at the pool.
damn.
Because of fucking Gary. Because I didn't want to go in the pool. That's
crazy.
And then what every guy ever falls for. Why do we always do the stupid shit we don't want to do? Because one phrase, stop being bitch.
Yep, 100%.
Works every time.
Y'all gotta do
I don't know
better.
why. I don't know
Let's
why.
do better,
Sounds scary.
bro.
It works
Embrace
every
the
time.
bitch. That's it. Just embrace the bitch.
No, I can't. It
You
works
cannot
every
peer
time.
pressure
Not
me to
me.
something I don't want to
Not
do.
me.
So I'm gonna bitch me all you want.
As soon as you hear bitch,
Yeah,
I ain't no
hell
bitch.
no. It's like,
I ain't no bitch.
Like, excuse me?
All right, so let's jump off the cliff then. Fuck it. So we get in the pool, bro. We didn't get to order drinks. 4 minutes, I turn over, Usher's gone. I run over there, I see somebody else's Easy Slides. I'm like, guess what problem you're gonna have, nigga? I took his Easy Slide. Gary had to walk back like Kunta Kinte and fucking barefoot all the way back because Rio is like 3 different resorts. You gotta take a shuttle to the pool, so he had to go all the way back barefoot. And I was like, good, nigga. I was so fucking happy.
That's what you
That
get.
boy needs like we would go back to the room. I'm like, I'm going back to the room. All right, I'm just gonna go real quick, and then I'd be in the room 2 in the morning. Motherfucker, nowhere to be found. Wake up in the morning. I was like, yo, when'd you get back? Like 4. Where'd you go? I just went to the bar by myself. I was like, nigga, you need help. Sometimes
I'm telling you, it's a 12-step
sometimes
program.
the night is over, and that's okay. And that's okay. The night is over, and that's okay. Like
Sleep is
it's
cool too, bro.
Sleep
Sleep is cool.
No,
Yeah, sleep is good.
DR and my family, no food, no water, no sleep. Hookah, Buchanan. That's it.
So you need.
I would say
You're wondering
Santiago, the best hookah I've ever had in my life. Smoothest, I'm not gonna lie to you. The best hookah. But I mean, Punta Cana resort is like any other resort. You just it's continuous drink. The bartender, like I couldn't walk nowhere near the bar without him handing me a drink. I'm like, bro, I'm just walking by to grab my towel. Nope, here you go. Because in DR, you tip well. If you guys ever been to Punta Cana?
Nah, not yet.
If you ever go, money screams. And it's not a lot of money. You give a bartender, your first bartender who sees you $10, he is your bartender for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
Word.
And not that you
Hold on, for the rest of the week?
nigga, you're not finding him.
Yeah.
He'll find you.
Yeah.
Every
Word.
time.
That's
That's
Every
word.
time.
what I was saying. Like when we went to put
I
when
want
we
that
went.
customer service of
Bro,
yeah.
Right, no, when we went to
Tip
Punta
well,
Cana.
you're a king in
Word.
the resort.
Hell
A
yeah.
king.
That's what I was saying. When we went to Punta Cana, I put a 20 on the table for her tip. You know,
Yeah,
being
yeah.
generous. I was like, whatever. There were 6 of us. We went to get dinner. Whatever. She kept coming back with bottles of champagne. We went through 5 bottles of champagne, and there was a point where she was pouring, and I was telling her no. She was like, no. I was like, I understand that
You
we're
understand
not
what $20
driving,
is to somebody,
but
dude?
I
Like-
don't need to pull up this drunk. Like, I don't need to be this drunk. Like, why? Like,
We did a boat too. We did like a little boat thing where we had to almost drown some Dominican in the water because he was playing with us.
they like to test their limits.
Nah, because like I'm sorry, but tourists, they're dumb as fuck. So these guys just literally just rob them shit out of them all the time. We get on the boat, we stop at some little sandbar, we see a hookah, we're like, yo, you stop. Go to him. We're negotiating the hookah, but we didn't know that someone in our because we were there for like a wedding renewal. Someone in the wedding party already paid for the hookah. So this motherfucker's trying to charge us twice for the same hookah. So as we figured that out, like, all right, he's like, I'll grab another one. All right, cool. So there's a bunch of boats, and I see him going. And I was like, motherfucker doesn't look like he's going for a hookah. I looked at Gary, I was just like, we're swimming after this nigga. So we swam after him, literally. And it was a while. We was like, yo, we're not gonna like. Eventually, he gave us our money back, and we literally told him like, bro, if you don't bring back our hookah or our money, we're drowning you in this water.
Yeah,
Dead ass,
allegedly.
hey.
No. That's what was gonna happen.
Just a
that's how
little
you have to-
waterboarding,
and
you know,
then-
just a little waterboarding.
How quickly did our second hookah come after that? Pretty fast. So that was a good time. By the time we got back, bro, I was dead. Like I almost called out 2 days. Like I called out I got back Sunday, called out Monday, didn't even think about it. Gone. Tuesday I
Yeah.
almost called out.
Oh, you're bugging. I gave myself an extra week when I came back from vacation. I was like,
Yeah, I figured, it was gonna be a little, but we don't whatever.
no.
So my vacation wasn't as sightseeing. Actually, I saw a nice little monument. It was some nice views.
I thought you were going to say a monkey. I was about to be like,
I did see a monkey. He tried to charge me $25.
wow.
That's true story. We looked at him and like, bro, like who the fuck? And no, you thinking like, oh, he has a special camera? No, with your phone, bro. He has the monkey. You have your cell phone. You charge you $25.
No,
I'm like,
they-
bro, you don't even have a camera.
Like, what?
What's
No,
stopping
they
me? What's
make
stopping me from just going? I don't need to be in the picture.
Sometimes I'll be letting them play themselves because sometimes they'll like they will try to not even give you the choice to like for their help, and I'm like, okay, you want to help me? That's fine. I'm not giving you nothing after, bro, because I didn't ask for that. Like they try and be slick just to get any dollar or quick
Yeah.
dollar somebody.
So when you said like when you go to the airport, you see all the taxis, always order transportation before.
Yeah, have your transportation beforehand.
Because like they'll take you, God knows where. And be like, oh, we got here in an hour, and like the resort was 15 minutes away.
Right,
It was
right.
like- just think about it. Everybody's trying to get you.
Yeah.
Once you're in a resort, you're good. Like I've been to every resort in DR. I don't think I've ever had bad service. You know what I mean? Like everybody's there is real nice, especially if you tip well. If you're a dick, then they might just ignore you, but they're not gonna be like mean to you. But if you go there, you
Right.
tip well. I remember one time I got to Barcelona. This was literally my dad's resort. You should own it at this point.
No,
But
literally.
He goes there every fucking year.
He deserves to have his name right under it.
Yeah, I was like, bro, just buy a room. Like, what are we doing? You get there, I see everybody waiting with little beepers. Like, you know, you go to a restaurant and wait. He's waiting to check in. The guy's like, yeah, your room's not gonna be ready for an hour. I was like, oh yeah, $20 bill on the counter. Is my room ready now? He's like, yes, sir, it is. Take it to your room. That's how DR is.
Yeah.
It's an amazing time. If you, in the street, just be careful. It's just like.
Just be aware.
So in DR, at night, you don't stop at red lights.
Thanks.
Makes sense.
You don't
okay.
stop. You
Okay.
don't pull over for any reason.
How far is the resort from like the actual like city or like where town?
I was like 2 hours from Santo Domingo.
Well, Punta Cana is a city.
Oh,
You mean Punta Cana?
sorry.
Yeah, but it's like I'm sure Cancun is a city, but who the fuck goes? You know what I mean? It's just,
Right.
But close. I think the closest like the capital's maybe like
Santo Domingo, that's what I'm saying. Like
Couple hours
Yeah,
away,
no,
like-
that's like no more than like 2 hours.
Yeah,
maybe.
everything-
But honestly, I know people from the Punta Cana area, and it seems like the outside area really is better sometimes than the resort. Like,
Yeah.
like safer. Like they got the Airbnbs
you're not
out
getting
there.
if you want the authentic like Dominican food and experience, you're not getting that resort. It's tailored to
Nah,
tourists.
yeah,
It's tailored like-
100%.
Burgers and fries. That's where you get it. For
Yeah.
Nah, I need
bro, I
my-
can't even look at a burger right now.
I
I
need
mean,
my-
I ate so many because you be drunk and you be like, well, what's the burger? So I'm not at the pool, just drunk as fuck, eating a burger every 3 hours.
I remember when we went to the resort, like there was one spot that was open like 24 hours, and I would just get the same, like I was like
Burger and
French
fries.
and burgers and fries every single time.
Now, one of them I had arroz con, was that arroz con leche? I think it was, and I think we probably had that at least 4 times a day, which is probably why we all.
It was whack.
Shitting
because
ourselves
It was
by the
all
end of the
night,
trip.
and then it was like only a very finite
Microphone.
You'd have to fight for it. Like it was so bad. But other than that, I feel like most of the food was like it was all right. There was nothing authentic about any of it.
No, yeah. It was
but you
just
had a resort.
Resort food,
Yeah,
yeah.
resort. Outside of there though, you can go anywhere.
We're gonna play a little game. We played it the last Sunday conversation. You 3 were not on it, so you're gonna be part of the game. It's called Florida Man. Here's what I want you guys to do. Take out your phones. Type in your birthday in Florida Man, and let me know the headline that comes up.
Because I was here last time, I just changed the year so I can get a different article because I felt like it's just gonna pop up with the same one.
I mean, I was gonna exclude us since we already did it.
No,
But
I felt like I wanted to be in.
all right, cool.
I did it anyway.
All right.
Okay.
Whoever has one, best one. I can't even remember the last one. We had some good ones last
I
time.
don't know. This one's pretty good, man.
Oh,
A
okay.
Florida man has been sentenced to 21 months imprisonment for smuggling Australian cockatoo eggs into the United States. That's a pretty good one.
That's a good one.
Well, the
Okay.
first one that pops up I don't really like because it's like too recent. This is Florida man arrested for disrupting big beautiful bill debate in the Senate. But then right under that is Florida man robs Wendy's after grilling burger.
Wait, after grilling his own burger? Love
I
it.
don't know.
I love it.
Florida officials say they're looking for a hamburger. He broke into the Wendy's and grilled himself a hamburger, and then
Yeah,
stole
they be
money.
taking long sometimes. I feel them though. I feel them though. They be just chilling. Listen,
Wendy's wasn't even opened. He just pulled up in there himself, like I think I'm gonna just.
maybe he thought it was 24 hours.
crazy.
It was not.
He had to be a former employee because you can't just.
That's what
pop.
I'm saying. You
There's
gotta
no
know.
way you can pop into Wendy's and know exactly where to find everything.
No, there was a news article. It was actually, I think it was up here somewhere, and then there was a guy. It was a Shake Shack. It was a Shake Shack. He went into the Shake Shack at night and cooked himself. They
He made,
found
like,
it with
a
his
whole
chef.
meal,
Yeah,
yeah.
he made himself, and it was not the first time. Made himself put it on his chef's hat and would cook himself a meal and leave, and no one was the wiser, like overnight. And they caught
The
him
fact
like the 3rd or 4th time he did it.
It's fucking hilarious.
The inventory's off by like 2 or 3.
I know. And I'm like,
It's like
dude,
three-
to
a
get in
difference
and
of
then
3
clean
patties.
everything up. I know, clean everything up and get out and nobody notices. I'm like, that's slick. you know?
Honestly, like, if I was a cops, I'm like, all right, bro, like, just don't do it again. That's very impressive.
I try to hide the man, to be honest with you. At that point, you know what I mean? So I got I got a couple things. Florida man dressed as Trump at Halloween fair is allegedly punched by a 14-year-old in the face.
Let's go. Shout out that 14-year-old.
Next one, yeah. Shout out that 14-year-old. Florida man mauled by Black Panther. Oh no, my bad.
Full circle.
My bad. Florida man mauled by black leopard after paying full contact experience.
Wow.
What the fuck you think is gonna happen, buddy?
Bro, I don't understand, like, oh, my girl's having a full lot, though. You want to go visit the big cats?
Oh,
No.
excuse me, at a backyard zoo.
Oh,
A backyard zoo. That's
very
even
on
better.
brand. A backyard
Yeah.
leopard zoo.
That's crazy.
What do you got?
It's very on brand for
I
Florida.
like mine. Florida man calls 911 80 times to demand Kool-Aid, hamburgers, and weed.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
80
Sounds
times.
like a man to hang out with, bro. Like,
Did he get it?
Him.
They just bring
No,
it in
but
here. He's like,
sister,
sir,
you gotta
stop
be-
calling.
after like 70, like, nah, bro, nah. They're gonna bring it. they're gonna bring it.
He got that
At a certain
fucking
point, you have to arrest them to make a point, bro. Because you're like, this is just ridiculous, bro. Like,
I hope he still got his stuff.
think you can get away with this? I cannot.
Juan, you got any other ones?
Dog, all the other ones are really dark. I don't know if we want to. They're always like.
I feel like the last one-
They're like, here's a funny one, and then it's just like Florida man who killed his grandmother walks around with body in 5 hours. It's like Jesus Christ.
Oh my
Next
God.
one after that,
Crazy. Florida be
Florida
crazy.
man arrested for fatal stabbing after pulling human ears from pocket during police questioning.
Oh
Like,
my
I
God.
don't know, man.
Whoa.
This is why I
Shout
ain't
out my
got.
birthday.
I like the Kool-Aid one. I like the Kool-Aid one.
Yeah,
better.
that's
That's
the
it.
Kool-Aid,
I gave
yeah.
the softball answer first, and the other ones are like, Lee.
This is why, like, living in Florida has, like, zero appeal to me.
I
Like,
can.
none.
I would never.
yeah.
Not
Food is
even.
trash.
I
I
found
would
out
never.
that what it is about, like there's something about like the way that they're allowed to publish the stories, that they're allowed to just publish them without it going to like trial or anything like that.
Yeah.
So that's why you see so many come out of Florida that are insane, because it's in other states crazy stuff like this happens too, but there's like a couple more things in place where they don't put everything out there.
I'm sorry,
It might
but
be in the police log this
listen,
small.
yeah. When real news story, when somebody goes to rob a Wendy's via drive-through and throws an alligator at the attendant,
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
That's nuts.
that doesn't happen everywhere.
Nah, that shit was crazy.
I don't know, bro. You could have just
Yeah.
used the gun. I would have gave you the same shit.
Yeah, honestly, you would have got me with an alligator before you would have got me with a
Yeah.
gun. Pull up on me with an alligator and you got me.
So you could have just showed it like this. I'm like, you know what, bro?
You got that.
How
bro.
many junior bakers you want?
The second that
real.
thing open mouth hissed at me, you got me, bro. I'm not fighting. If you're trying to rob me with an alligator, there's a certain level of insanity that goes in your
Oh,
brain.
yeah,
that I
hell
can't
yeah.
even
To
reason
find
with.
the alligator.
I can't even
in
reason
your
with
car.
you. You can reason with
We had,
somebody with a gun.
Justin on last Sunday conversation. He said that's just something Florida people do. We just find alligators.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys look for these motherfuckers?
There
We
was
avoid
a
usually.
video of
Trying to
two of them
normalize that,
pulling
like,
up
for
on
a
a ring
second.
camera, knocking on somebody's door. Like there was two of them. Like the ring camera caught two of them just at the door.
Hell
Like if
no.
I pull up to
Oh,
my
no, that
front
day.
door,
Yeah.
if I'm pulling
I'm
up,
not gonna make it to work.
Slides, hoodie. I'm trying to take out the trash and I open the door and there are two alligators just waiting for me, pulling
Hell
up.
no.
It's
Hell
over.
no.
I have no business. Like it's
Okay.
over.
Hell no.
It's- First of all, I have
Straight up.
PTSD opening the front door every time now because I'm just gonna think there's two fucking alligators posted up on me.
That's
I'm gonna use the back door every time now. Like there's any reason
I'm
for
just
me
gonna
to use
jump
the
out my
front door.
second floor window every single
I'm
time.
no longer using the front door. Like I no longer feel safe.
I'm just pulling the car up to the door and then opening it up.
It's fucking crazy.
Jump in the
Jump in the trunk.
Can't even have a safe
Like it's a
picnic or
fucking
anything.
Tuesday,
It's
and then you got
fucking
and then
crazy.
the neighbors are like,
just can't
"Oh
even have
no,
cookouts.
Right.
my pet, bro. That's just."
Oh,
There's a little Timmy over
Teddy got out again,
You
didn't he? You named this motherfucker? Like,
Yeah, man. Since he was a pup, I got him. What are you saying to me right now? Scary. Like
yeah.
you can't
Florida's
reason.
a dangerous
You
thing.
can't reason with Floridians, bro.
Be
You
honest.
can't reason with them.
Let's be honest. Do we need Florida?
No.
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 Not
Kind
in
of just
the
like
least.
you ever seen
Not
like,
really.
You ever seen
Not
like Bugs
in the
Bunny
least.
just saw the fucking state?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
Absolutely.
people from Florida, like feel, we don't need Florida. Like,
We
they
don't.
know.
We don't.
Like,
need
they don't
Joe.
know.
Miami's cool, but let's be real.
Did it-
There's
and even then,
there's a
Miami-
Disney
it's a
World in Cali.
Disneyland is in Cali, yeah. I mean,
And even
I don't
then,
need
and
those
even then,
vibes.
they
I
got
don't
better
know.
ones. You go to like the one in France or like a Tokyo,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
They're like,
Oh my
like,
god, the Tokyo one I want to go so bad.
absolutely.
Sorry.
Like, fuck that. Florida ain't even cool like that.
Well, we going. Yeah, fuck Florida. Actually, if you have
I think-
fans in
I think-
Florida, we like you. We just don't like where
No,
you're from.
no. It's definitely fuck Florida, but I have less beef with Florida than I do with Connecticut. Connecticut is a state. Yeah, I'll be real as fuck.
You know we have fans like
real.
other like.
And I totally. You are not gonna sit here and look me in my eyes and tell me that you enjoy living in Connecticut and you are happy living there. There's not whether you were raised, whether you moved, you're not going to lie to my face and tell me that you enjoy every minute of being in Connecticut.
know one thing about
Connecticut, exactly.
WWE headquarters,
Exactly.
I think.
No, Connecticut has Foxwoods and nothing more. That is all they have to
And
offer.
now Boston has gambling, so
So now it has
Foxwoods.
even less to offer. It is nothing but a highway between New York and
you
Massachusetts.
really do.
I have such beef with
It's the
Connecticut,
biggest rest stop in between. That's what it is.
and honestly, it could fall it could fall off the face of the earth and it wouldn't even matter.
I'll be honest with
Alright.
you. I
It's
feel
probably
bad
the
about
most-
Long Island.
On Long Island,
I hate Long Island.
I've
so
never
much.
been- I've never-
I love like the Brooklyn, that side. But once you get mid Long Island and east, forget about it. I'm done. I'm absolutely done.
damn, the entire Jersey Shore team's gone.
Every Sunday conversation ends with recommendations. So this could be either a TV show you're watching now, a movie you've seen, a restaurant you've gone to that you need to put somebody else on, anything like that. I'm gonna start because I saw two of the biggest blockbusters of the summer the last week. Superman and Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Superman was pretty good. I get people's gripe because there's a generation of people that grew up on Zack Snyder and that type of Superman.
You get it,
That's
too.
not fucking Superman.
No.
Superman doesn't break people's necks at the end of movies. Superman doesn't do that. Superman saves squirrels. That's what Superman does. If you saw the movie, you would understand. But it was a good movie. James Gunn did his thing.
Yeah.
I've never been a big DC guy anyways, but I have faith that they're going in the right direction.
Hopefully,
It's a good movie. Fantastic Four was dope. Both movies
Which one do you like better?
That's what I was trying to think. I'll probably go Superman just because I like the character more than like Fantastic Four is always kind of been a little corny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little bit.
I was gonna say the same.
Isn't?
Nah,
Yeah, but
Superman's
at least-
corny, but
Fantastic
Four,
like, whatever.
Yeah.
But I like because both of these franchises have seen so many movies that they had to come up with something new.
Yeah.
In Superman and Fantastic Four, none of them were an origin story. Both were able to like give something. The thing I like, I'm not gonna ruin it just in case some.
I haven't seen it yet. I want to see
The
it.
thing with Superman, it like brought it to the like modern times. Like imagine a superhero crossing country lines and getting involved in shit. What would the reaction be?
100%.
It's the boys.
Yes,
It's a good show too.
kind of.
Love the boys.
Except for the shit that you see in The Boys. That was
Yes.
I would argue that would be what it would happen in real life.
100%.
Yeah.
The Boys is literally if superheroes existed.
Yeah, an accurate representation of.
Fantastic Four. A lot of it was kind of like you could tell like they're just building off of it. But I wasn't a big fan of Pedro Pascal being Reed Richards just because like
Really?
no. After seeing the movie, yes, but before
Yeah.
he's like, come on, you gonna be everything, dude.
Hey, he's in his
I'm
bag
tired
right
of
now. I
seeing
love
you, bro.
Pedro
I love
Pascal.
him.
Okay, I cannot get tired of
and
him.
his
do.
anxiety.
Yes,
Stop.
I know. Apparently, that's the way to just.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, you South
been my
American. You think who the fuck you fooling, bro?
Favorite.
Who the fuck are you fooling? You got it. The whole Hollywood, that shit. More power to you. But those are two movies that I've seen that are definitely, I would say, is a must watch.
Fire.
Galactus is the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other, any food places, restaurants?
Yeah, I'll throw a movie recommendation.
Cool.
It's out now on HBO Max. I've been telling everybody, go see Sinners.
Oh, amazing. I just saw it last week.
yeah.
Amazing.
Did you?
I love that. It was honestly like a top tier,
Hell
like
yeah.
10 out of 10 thriller movie. I haven't enjoyed like a thriller movie that much in a while.
Same. Honestly, I watched that movie 3 times.
Yeah.
I watched it twice.
Yeah, so I had to see that shit in theaters twice, and I watched
Right
it
now,
with Steph.
Ryan
even also-
Coogler's, my bad, real quick. Right now, Ryan Coogler is to me on some Christopher Nolan shit. Like
And
every
he's in his
movie,
bag.
Yeah,
every movie
I
you're
respect
doing
that.
hits.
And I love that for him, yeah.
I was gonna ask if you've been walking around hitting the cornbread, asking people for some. I've been doing that since I watched the movie. Just
No, you know what he's doing? He's creating a whole D&D.
I did a one shot.
mean-
Yep.
One shot.
I bet you
Yep.
be real careful who the fuck you leave in your house though.
no facts.
Open door like.
You know, ever since then, I've opened the door and I've been like, "Why are you gonna be invited in?"
Yeah,
You just walk
I
in.
feel that.
That's crazy.
I feel
That's a
that.
lot. I see people complaining like, oh, they usually like they're like stereotypical vampire shit. They, the steak through the heart and the garlic. I'm like, all right, guys. Like sometimes it's like.
It's too
We're
much.
we're in the world where, like, obviously we have social media and YouTube, and, like, I love the YouTube breakdown videos. I love all that
Yeah.
shit. I
Yeah.
watch all of them.
Yeah.
But sometimes just shut up and enjoy the movie, man.
For sure.
You know what
Yeah,
I
like,
mean?
you
Like,
don't
you know
need
what I
to
mean?
think
Like,
that it's a vampire movie. Like,
yeah,
don't
like,
think
none
that
of
much.
this is like, well, actually, vampires historically. Well, like, shut up, man. Who cares?
It was such a creative way to incorporate like music, religion, and like.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
dope.
it's beautiful.
That was
Beautiful.
like that was it was like
Beautiful.
damn near poetic.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal.
Absolutely.
Like I think that's what made it so like because I've never in my like listen I like to indulge in my little vampire things here and there, but I've never seen.
Oh,
something
I don't
like
fuck with that shit. So if I watch Sinners, you already know it's like, all right, I heard it was good. 'Cause I don't do that shit, bro.
I'm surprised you even made it out of the beginning because even I got a little spooked out when the movie started. Like I got. A
Oh,
little,
I was home,
Yeah.
hugged up.
Yeah,
Best believe.
the first 10 minutes got me. I was like, "Whoa, what kind of movie is this?" And then I kept going. And I was like, "All right, this was like dope. Like this is
Yeah.
a 10 out of 10 movie."
Anything else?
I got a restaurant.
Yeah, I'm hoping for food one.
I got. I just went to Rosemary's in on Main Street, Peabody, and amazing Thai,
Thai food.
amazing street food. Thai street food. The coconut chicken was absolutely amazing. It was legit. I will go back there and just order like 3
I
platters
got a
of that.
restaurant too, actually.
So it was so good. Like and hands down, like it was not busy when we went in. Large place, really nice, quick service, and just the food was banging.
Not bad.
That's fire.
I was introduced to All Seasons in Malden. It's a Chinese spot, and good lord, we gotta put our Chinese food connoisseur on there because you put that on the list.
Oh, I got something for you with Chinese, but I got
Go
you.
ahead, no, just good Chinese food. It's not,
Yeah.
No, crazy.
crab goose are on point. Sushi. I'm not a big sushi guy. I went for my son's birthday. I brought him there. It was a recommendation for my girl, and I brought my little brother there, and they're like, "When's the next time we're going?" I'm like, "Shit, whenever. So if you're big on sushi, I'm not big on sushi, but they give you a lot. So I'll definitely.
You get your money's worth, yeah.
You get your money's worth.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'll say like harp on to like Chinese food and everything. Karma and Winchester.
Yeah.
Fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Oh, Karma?
Yeah, Karma and
So good.
Winchester.
Really, ever been to the one in Burlington? No,
I've heard about the one in Burlington, and I've heard people say that this one's like the spot, the one in
better one,
Winchester. But I'll still check out Burlington at some point. But sushi, hands down the best sushi I've ever had. Like, yeah, it's like that.
Damn,
it's like that.
All their food though. All their
But
food.
yeah,
is,
like,
I will second
literally
that. Absolutely.
everything that they brought out. We had Wagyu there, and everything was just like
Their noodles, the soba noodles, well
There's
done.
one thing
so
about like
good.
you could tell like the like fancier Chinese or the clean Chinese food. Don't get me wrong. I love me some Hongas. I love me some fucking Hong Kong Gourmet Garden, all that shit. But when you go like a Su Chang's or something, when you could tell it's like a clean. There's levels of Chinese. There's there's a street Chinese, which does the job.
I think when you go to anywhere that's like family style, that's when you hit that level.
Yeah, you can tell everything's a little cleaner. Everything's a little.
It's been
like,
family owned since
it don't,
98.
it don't hit you like a ton of bricks like you sometimes Chinese does. You know what?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Hong
Yeah,
is a bitch on your house.
seriously.
label.
Yeah, but you know what? One thing about Hong is they've been consistent. They have been. One thing about
Shout out
Hong is you
Hongers, I
know what
respect
you're gonna
that.
get with Hong.
Yeah,
Hong has
100%.
been around for 30 years and they've never once changed. Like never. I've watched the kids literally grow up like inside of that.
I seen her pregnant, and then now the kid is taking my order.
Yeah,
crazy, right?
I think he's damn near in high school,
Yeah.
if not about to
Crazy.
graduate.
I
Like,
saw her Lily with her book learning English, and now she's fluent.
yeah.
Like we're pretty much cousins at this point. I've known you my whole life.
Oh, this is the background
locked
of the family
in.
photo.
Next to the Great Wall of China fucking poster. All right, and to end the episode, I am a man of my word. A few years ago, I made a stupid bet when I was drunk, by the way,
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
that Leslie and Juan would have a child by the age of, was it 26?
It was 26. And then he tried to loophole it.
I did, because
He,
I said,
he tried to
that's a good
loophole
loophole,
it.
though. Another 26, I was like, nah, you gotta go through your whole 26 years.
Yeah, he thought he was slick. He thought that in the what? I think it was the 2-3 years. That when he made that bet that an extra year was going to change something. No. So
If
I
you know her family, at the time, that was a good bet.
It's crazy.
Sorry.
Everybody-
The odds are on my side.
because
odds were on my side.
everybody in my family by 25 was either have already had their first kid or I was kid.
I'm talking about multiples.
on kid two.
Go to a kid's party
at
with
least,
family,
at least.
It looks like a Chuck E. Cheese in a hall. Like, it's just
Where
fucking
Melvin
crazy.
fucked up is I'm a different breed. Okay, I learned. Okay, I'm enjoying my 20s, child free. Okay, so he thought he was gonna be slick. He said $100 you're gonna have a kid by 26. I said bet.
I
Bet
thought I was
money.
gonna win that bet.
He thought hard. So
But again-
so in the middle of Melvin's vacation, he's probably on bottle number 4 in the
I was
middle
at
of the club.
I was at the club.
I Venmo'd Melvin $100 for not being pregnant.
Requested him.
Venmo requested
Imagine you being
it was
drunk.
like
you're like,
$100 for not being
Who the
pregnant.
fuck?
I was like, what the fuck is this?
I thought I just paid the tab. Dominicans are Venmo requesting me? and I responded back drunk. I'm a man of my word. I will get you your money.
And everybody in the group chat's confused because I didn't say a word about it.
Oh,
I
but-
think him and I were having a
This
conversation
is
about it. I don't
it's like 1
remember.
in the morning, bro. Like, so everyone's just like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, and I think I was also either we were also on vacation. I don't remember what it was. I had just gone back. It was up late, and I literally Venmo requested Melvin $100. I was like for not being pregnant. I was like, I'm gonna get my money. I'm gonna get my money.
So I have here
Run me my money.
$100 that I will give for, because like the Lannisters, a Lannister and Almonte always pays their bets. So here you go, Leslie. There you go.
Yeah,
That's
first of all,
fire. That's fine.
that was on purpose.
First of all, thank your man, because he convinced me not to give you quarters, because that shit, I would have given you a jar.
sack of change.
I would have thrown it at your forehead.
Me or him?
You.
He told me not to. He told me not to.
No, you told him.
No, 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 no. I was joking. I was not.
I would have taken you out with that money. You were gonna tell him to give me quarters.
I told him not to.
That's the last bet I'm making with Leslie
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
I'm not happy about this.
It's fine. On my child's first birthday, I'll give you 100.
I swear to God, if you,
I'm joking. That's not a bet.
I swear to God, if
I end
you
up
have any
pregnant this year?
announcement in the next 6 months, I at least need 50% back.
No, this was no. This was a 3-year-long bet. I earned this. Okay, I
fair.
earned
I'll be at that baby shower pissed. A fucking drink.
season.
You know she cost me $100 last year. She couldn't fucking wait. I'd have been pissed. All right, thank you, Nerd Godz, for stopping by. Stephen Quo. I'm sure we'll have you back next time. We will have that episode.
Yes.
We will make sure we join that 24-hour marathon. As long as it's not so scary shit.
This will be good.
it's gonna be cool.
This will be good.
Yeah.
This will be good.
Let everybody know where they can find you and your next episode or anything you want to disclose now.
Word. My Venmo is JQ Williams. Now, you can find the Nerd Gods at us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you stream your podcast. We are going to transition to YouTube at some point. So
That's the
saying
next
that
one I'm
now,
nudging.
yes, we're setting that now. But check us out on Patreon. We drop episodes early. We got some creative content going out there. We got some cool shit too.
Don't forget August 30th.
August 30th, tune the hell in.
Extra Life, baby.
Yeah, hell yeah. Pull up.
And
Have a good time.
Juan from Uneducated MMA. Let everybody know where they can find you.
Better. We are on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all the things, Instagram, Twitter /X, whatever you want to call it. Shout out to me. Shout out to the BMF champion of the world, RDG behind the ones and twos.
Baby.
Shout out this Justin. Let's see. We got a couple more episodes coming out later this month. We got UFC 319 rearing its ugly head around the corner. I just want to say again, shout out to Dustin Poirier for the amazing career. And everyone, please go check out and support Ben Askren. Double lung transplant. The man is fighting for his life. You won't see another warrior like this going through anything else like this. And you got to show some love to the boy. Other than that, I got nothing else to say. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. And Leslie, whatever, enjoy your $100, I guess.
You can follow me on Instagram. It's Snix, SNIXS _. I think I'm in my travel influencer era. It's private right now, but I'm gonna make it public because I'm like, you know what? I kept it private because of my job because I was like nosy coworkers. But I was like, you know what? At this point,
I do the same
Yeah.
thing.
Do it.
whatever.
You know what?
Do it.
Anytime
I feel
you
that.
give in,
Yeah.
you give your social to a coworker.
I never give
They
my social
always
to a
say
coworker.
they always. It's a quick block for me. It's literally a quick like, bro, I gave you a chance. Get
Yo,
outta here.
I followed 3 of my coworkers because at this point, like, we're like, I would say like we're locked in, but we're working the same hours together, whatever. I followed 3 of them because they went on vacation. Less than 24 hours later, I had 6 follow requests from other coworkers. I was like, where the hell did you guys even
block.
fucking? I followed the ones that I know that were cool.
Yeah.
The rest of them sit in that follow request. But I'm gonna make my Instagram public. So at this point, you see what you
All right,
see.
we'll see. This has been another Sunday conversation. My name is Melly Mel, 806 The Show. You can find us on YouTube, Instagram, everything everybody else says. We have the same shit. So, football season's coming up. I know we took a little break. I know you guys were mad at me. I was on vacation. Please, so relax. We'll see y'all next time. Whenever this shit drops. I don't know when this shit's gonna drop. Sunday conversation's gonna drop, and I feel like
Sunday conversations.
we're gonna have to change the fucking theme. So we made a whole theme song, and then fucking Sage just said Sunday comes. I'm like, damn, this is catchy. Like I made a whole song, but whatever. Catch us on YouTube. Catch us whatever. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.
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 Beep, 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 beep.